Hey everybody, my name is Wyatt, and this is a slideshow about Komodo dragons, the untold story. How many of you guys like lizards? Just love lizards. Alright, how many of you guys don't like lizards? Alright, well I'm going to tell you about a giant one, so I apologize. Alright, so imagine you're flying your own plane, right? And you crash, and you have no idea where you are, but you see a bunch of islands. So you swim to the island, it's just you, and you're walking through this island, and you see a 3-meter-long, 200-pound giant lizard. Not a good thing, right? Well, this was a reality for a European pilot that crashed along the islands of the Republic of Indonesia. Alright, so, why do I know a lot about Komodo dragons? Because my go-to presentation since 3rd grade was about Komodo dragons. So for like 9 years I've just been talking about Komodo dragons, so it's all just a repeat for me. Alright, so what we're going to be learning today is where the dragons live, the body makeup, and the special advantages they have that make them unique, and how they hunt and why they hunt the way they do. I'm going to give you guys some little facts and stuff, little neat things about Komodo dragons. Alright, where are these dragons and how did we find them? Like I said, they're found in only 4 natural places in the world, on 4 islands in the Republic of Indonesia. And out of 17,508 islands, they're only found in 4. The cool thing about these islands is after volcano eruption, the tide went up, covered these islands, and then went back down and killed everything in it. So the islands are all unique in a way. Charles Darwin spent a lot of time studying there because it was a great way to view certain evolution, because they're specific to each island. And the dragons are actually only specific to 4, so it's cool. A pilot was the first one, and then in the early 1900s, we went and Western scientists went over and they studied the dragons, and that's how we started to get a lot of new things. They call them, the natives have been living with them for years, and they call them ora, which means land crocodile, which is pretty scary. I got those facts from a documentary about Komodo dragons. You'll see the rest of that at the end. And nationalgeographic.com/Komodo dragons. Alright, the body of the beast. You can see they're about 2 to 3 meters long. They're taller than us if they stand all the way up. And the male can weigh up to 200 pounds. The female ranges to about 150, which is pretty huge. But see, that's Komodo dragon that hasn't eaten in a couple days. A cool thing is about the stomach of the Komodo dragon, which can hold 70% of its weight. So they've been known to eat small children, about 9 to 10 years old, because they can hold that much food. So they don't have to eat for like 4 or 5 days. The dragon, the way they kill is the dragon has over 50 types of bacteria in its mouth. And their jaws aren't very strong. They bite at about 90 newtons, which is about the same bite as a house cat. So, and we have a stronger bite than they do, so it's kind of cool. They don't bite and kill their prey, they bite it, and the bacteria gets into those wounds and slowly erodes the animal and just kills it. It can kill a full-grown hog, or their version of cattle on these islands, in less than a week. The teeth are backwards, so that when they latch on, it's a better way to get the venom in there, and then when the animal tries to pull away, it just tears open the wound. I got that from the National Zoo. I just have some teeth for you guys. That's a model of human teeth. If you guys can guess which one is the Komodo dragon, it is that one. You can see how the teeth are backwards. That's a dog, and that is the biggest relative of the Komodo dragon. Dragons sit and wait for their prey. This is how they hunt. We're moving on. Dragons sit and wait for their prey. Even though they can run up to 12 miles an hour, which is pretty fast, they sit by ponds, streams, lakes, and wait. And when, like, say, a deer comes by, they'll jump out because they're super fast, and they'll bite it, and then they'll just follow it around for days until it dies. It's pretty mean, but that's okay. Like I said before, they can eat 70% of their weight, so they don't have to eat for a long time. So they can eat like once a week. So they can follow their prey around until they die, which takes a couple days, sometimes it takes hours. If we were to be bit by one, we'd be dead in less than a day because we have so much less weight. It's so much easier for the toxins to go through our body and kill us. You don't have to worry about Komodo dragons. dragons, like I said, they're found in 4 places. In zoos that do have them, keep them highly restrained, so it's okay. No need to worry. Their skin has osteoderms, which are small pieces of bone. So when they're eating and feeding frenzies, because if they smell something, they can smell about 5 kilometers away. When they're eating, about 8 or 9 of them come up, and if they accidentally bite each other, they don't have to worry, because this chainmail-like exoskeleton that they have protects them from others. That's a monitor lizard, pretty close relative to the Komodo dragon. Komodo dragon's on top. So what we've learned from this presentation, we've learned where they live, and that for you people who don't like lizards, we don't have to worry about them. The body makeup and special advantages of the beasts, like their backwards facing teeth, and all the toxins in their mouth, how fast they are, and how they hunt. They just sit and wait for their prey. They're like animal snipers. And those are my references.